I saw Napoleon the other day. You know, the movie Napoleon. No big deal. I went to the movies. I'm a big
Ridley
movie guy.
Scott's Napoleon.
Ridley Scott's Napoleon. Yep. So went and saw Ridley Scott's Napoleon. And here's the issue, right? Is that if you look at statistically, Napoleon was like, let's say, the Belichick of battles for his day. Motherfucker won some titles. You know what I'm saying? Like he did pretty good. He had 61 battles, right? Like 61 major battles, right? They only show 5 in the movie, right? But he had 61 and he dominated.
What's his record?
Dominated, right? I think he was like 60-1 out of the 61. You know what I mean? Like he crushed
Waterloo
pretty
get
good.
you every time.
Waterloo always gets you, babe. But either way, so he's doing the thing that sucks is that if you look at it from like a content consumer's perspective, right? The movie was 2.5 hours long, right? So what sucks is that we're used to like it's the storyline spanned 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So had this been an HBO show, you get 4 seasons, 10 episodes a season. You're looking at 40 hours of content, right? That could hypothetically from this one movie could be turned into that. Tons of character development. You could literally do every battle, right? You know what I mean?
Two chicks he bangs for every battle. That's 120 pairs of tits on HBO.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. But in the movie, you have it went from having, you know, I said 40 is like that's like a max, really. But even if you had 2 seasons, that's 20 hours, right? So even if you know, or one season's 10 hours, whatever, it's a lot better than 2.5 hours. And the thing that sucks, like you guys know, he went to Egypt, right? In the movie, they just gloss over it like it's nothing. And they use like another storyline to kind of catapult the Egypt campaign. When really it's like, dude, I want to hear about Egypt. Like, how the hell do you even get that?
The Sphinx?
Dude, the rise and fall, like full encapsulation movies are difficult. Like that's why I like when they do like, hey, one battle, let's just hyper focus on one part of this guy's life.
Right.
Like The King, you
Right.
know? It's like, hey,
Right.
here's the one battle. Like you could really dive into it.
Dude, even
yeah, I mean,
with like Outlaw King, did you see Outlaw King?
what is it? Oh yeah. Oh, so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Outlaw King was great. And they kind of like, you know, they tease you a little bit with small stuff here, and they have that mini kind of that ambush in the beginning, but like they really kind of did a great job of building to that final battle where Ridley Scott is famous for like, dude, that was the formula before. But when Ridley Scott did Gladiator and he started the movie with a huge freaking battle, like that kind of changed cinema. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's been kind of, you know, Gladiator's been his best work, I think. And so, you know, he's kind of living off of that really, but, and, you know, he wants to change the game. But dude, they're like, had he done maybe, let's say, the storyline of, you know, how in Slumdog Millionaire, right? They used the different questions to go through the catalog of his life, right?
It's like a callback to
yeah. So like if he's waiting at Waterloo for the final battle, he could go up to a soldier, right? Then that triggers a memory back to his first battle, right? Or like his right-hand man. That's his right-hand man at his first battle when he fought at like Latilion or whatever the hell it was. Then here's this second guy when he fought at this place, and this other guy who was a former Russian. Oh, that he found here when he did this. You know what I mean? Like if they would have done it like that and built it that way, that would have been incredible. But really, they focused too much on his wife.
I wouldn't even have. I literally would not even have showed the end of it. I would have just showed how he built his way up. Like that's Napoleon that rules, you know, like, but that's what exactly, Matt, like they try to intertwine everything to a love story now, you know, dude, it's like, well, people's wives are coming.
And the
like,
concept, yeah, okay, he got banished, came back, took over most of Europe. And then they were like, nah, we're re-banishing it.
Yeah.
Bro,
he was 3 armies to combine into one. It was England, Spain, and Belgium, I think, were like the 3 armies that were like, I don't know if it was Spain, but no, it was Russia. It was England, Russia, and Belgium had to be like, all right, guys, enough. This Napoleon guy, he's at it again. So he was outnumbered. He had like 125,000 men as opposed to almost 500,000.
That hit him with the Jack Sparrow.
Dude, honestly, Belichick, he's Wayne Gretzky. He's like way ahead. Like, I'm pretty sure he has better numbers than Genghis Khan, dog.
Well, like, I don't know. Genghis Khan
took Genghis a while, dude.
Well, like Genghis has the most circumference of Earth that was conquered. What Genghis has the most, more than Alexander the Great, more than Caesar, more than Napoleon. But Napoleon changed warfare, right? Like legit. Well, like the reason I said Belichick as opposed to like a Gretzky or a Brady is because maybe he wasn't the greatest warrior, right? You know what I mean? Like Genghis was a strategy guy, but maybe he was a good fighter as well. And Napoleon had his day in the sun as far as fighting, but by no means was he the greatest warrior of all time. But as far as a strategist goes, he is way up there as a strategist. He changed warfare forever. He was, and like they had to change the game to beat him. I mean, like besides Waterloo, the only thing he really lost to was Russian winter, which everybody loses to Russian winter.
Happens to everyone. Exactly. Right. And he just took everything so quickly. That's the difference with Napoleon. Like, Genghis Khan, it was 50 years. The guy just got his dick sucked across the world on a vacation. Like,
what's the thing where like 16% of the world's population is still related to Genghis Khan?
Yeah.
But stop Asian hate, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that, dude. They do not all look alike. J-Dub, chill, dude.